Welcome back to Simply Living It. Today's video is some encouragement for you sweet homeschool moms. Maybe this is your first time to our channel. If so, my name is Jamie. I share all kinds of homeschooling and life content here on our channel. A little bit of travel here and there, a little bit of home renovations, which I have some coming for you guys. They're on the deck, just haven't been pushed out yet. But today's video is just encouragement. I've been sitting here today with my boys who are 16, 14, and 11, homeschooling the upper grade levels now. Like we're moving through the grades. And this season of homeschooling looks so different than any other season we've walked through. And I talk about that all the time, and I feel so repetitive saying that, but I really mean it. And I feel like when we can grasp that, there's so much beauty and freedom and release that happens when we realize that maybe the way things look right now is exactly how they're supposed to look. They don't have to stay that way. It's not going to be that way forever, but things are always changing. Like that's the one thing that is guaranteed, right? Is change. Things are always changing. We're hanging out on my couch. I just made my happy juice. Terrible name for an incredible, amazing product that is not a juice. I'll leave some info linked down below. I shared it in my last video too, but normally I sit for these chats with coffee. Now I sit for these chats with my happy juice. This is mango. This is a gut healing, microbiome healing and restoring, probiotic, prebiotic, mood, motivation, ADD, ADHD, focus, mental clarity, brain fog, better sleep, cortisol lowering, all the things. I'll leave a link down below in the description box. I'm telling you, this stuff is incredible. I've been using it for a month now and love it. Haven't missed a day. It's also 20% off, which is huge. If you follow me on Instagram, I share more about it over there also. So feel free to check out our Instagram link in the description box down below. I have not really a spot to film videos, which is why this is actually the first sit down video. This is only my second video that I've actually filmed in this house. The first one was like a walkthrough of all the things. This one is my first sit down. I don't have a spot to film. I don't know where all my batteries are. I'm praying that I have enough battery life left in my camera to get this video filmed and out to you guys, but very much in a season of transition. We just got back from a trip to the Oregon coast 2 days ago. And so trying to get back into the swing of everything as we are also being bombarded with co-op registration for the upcoming homeschool year and looking ahead to curriculum and getting things ordered, all that stuff that's running through our heads, while at the same time, we are trying to finish out what we've already started this last homeschool year faithfully, right? I would call us basically year-round homeschoolers. We do not necessarily have a start date. We don't have a stop date. Do we take a break in summer? Yes. Does that mean we don't homeschool or do other subjects? No. Also, this coming fall, I'm going to have a child who will be attending university. And I want to talk more about that later. He's doing trade school, so it looks very different than attending on campus, but that will come in a later video. He's 16. He's going to get registered and signed up to start. We're going to get him all signed up so he can start his electrical apprenticeship, which he can do at 16 years old. And I want to talk more about that in a future video. These things mumbled together, like jumbled together, is why I want to share this video with you, because I feel that there are so many misconceptions and misunderstandings about homeschooling and the world of homeschooling and homeschoolers. And we all know this, like we all know this. It's silly at this point. Not a new homeschool mom. I have been homeschooling since the beginning. My oldest is going to be a junior. So we've been at this for quite a while. Some of the best advice that I ever received as a homeschooling mom, and maybe it will be something that will be of help to you in your homeschooling journey, whether this is your first year as a homeschool mom or whether you've been doing this for a long time. We all need that refreshment and that encouragement. I understand that, and I'm there. I'm there. I still lean on wisdom and encouragement from my friends who have gone before me in all of this. So very grateful to have those women in my life. It is not a curriculum. There is no perfect curriculum. Although I would put up a very good argument about Denison algebra. I'm just gonna say for the upper grade levels, that curriculum is just about as perfect as they can get. Aside from that, what even is perfect, right? Like what even is that? What are you looking for in that perfect curriculum? Something that fits? Okay, great. Well, we have a lot of things that fit in our home, a lot of things that fit our homeschooling style. whatever that even is. Like, let that even go. Seemingly natural in like the homeschool world to feel like there is something perfect out there just waiting for you that will fit. There will be no tears, there will be no heartache. Homeschooling will just be beautiful and easy, and your kids will love it and you'll never struggle. That's unrealistic. And it has taken me all this time to really realize that. I thought in the beginning, the fight and the struggle and the tears that we had, that was all, that meant I was doing something wrong. I took that struggle as something I was doing wrong. Like, I don't see other moms sharing the struggles. I don't see other moms sharing the hard times and the tears and the frustration and the attitudes and the reality of homeschooling. I see moms sharing all the beauty and the flowers and the art and the nature walks and the paintings and all those things, which yes, you can have those too. But for us with older kids, life looks very different. The reality of homeschooling and curriculum, no, curriculum is not everything. No, you're not going to find a perfect curriculum that fits every kid for everything. And just because you're having struggles doesn't mean that it's a curriculum issue either. So know that like the weight that so many people put on curriculum, which I get it because I started this channel as like a curriculum channel. I was always sharing what we were using and what we loved, which I think is helpful. I gulped all that up as a new homeschool mom. I gulped up every bit of the homeschool curriculum stuff, and I was always buying something else and searching for something new. And that led to the biggest feelings of discontentment in our homeschool, because I felt like there was always something better. There's gotta be something better. There's gotta be something. What's this mom doing? What's that mom doing? Well, they use this, so it's gonna work for us. And that's not the case, and that's not true. We're all different. Our kids are all different. The way we homeschool is different. Our kids' futures are all going to look different. Everything is different. So why would we think that homeschooling could be a copy paste, one home to another, one person's story to another, one situation to another, one kid to another? Like, that's not realistic. And I think as soon as I could learn, like, and I really understood that was so freeing for me, because I realized, hey, what we're doing is great. What we're doing fits our family. What we're doing is our style, our rhythm. Record keeping. If this is your first time to my video, like to my channel, I don't have a crazy schedule that we follow every single day. We time block. We know that we have a certain block of time in our day that is for books, that's for curriculum, right? Like school co-op, like homework, stuff like that. But the rest of the day, like right now, we're kind of free. Free to do field trips, free to work on gardening stuff, free to work, free to play, run errands, whatever that looks like. We do not in our home spend 8 hours a day sitting and doing homeschool, not even 6 hours a day. And when I say homeschool, I mean books. I don't count like nature stuff as homeschool. It is, but I don't say like this is, how do I word that? Like I don't say that this is part of our structure for the day. Like we just do that naturally. That's life. We're out playing naturally. We're out planting, we're out watering, we're out tending to the goats and the chickens and all the things naturally. Yes, they're learning, and that's far more important most of the time than what's in the books to me. However, that's not like time blocked into our book work time, if that makes sense. So yes, obviously curriculum is a resource. It is a tool, but it is not everything. So if you are searching for something that is just that absolute curriculum, that is the end all be all for everything that you need in your home, maybe you have. Maybe you've found that, and that's wonderful. But that's not everybody's story, and that's not everybody's journey. We've moved through a lot of different things. We've said goodbye to things. We've brought things in. We've let go of them, and then we've brought them back. We've done that with a lot of things. I'm already running out of battery life, and this is not gonna work because I have no idea where my batteries are. What to say, in the middle of curriculum planning for next year, if you feel a weight, if you feel burdened, if you feel like it's all too much, you can't figure out what to do, I say let go of all of it. Unplug from everything that's feeding you any sources of information that is not helpful or encouraging to you. I was the mama that gulped everything up. I did. I ate all of it and consumed all of it, and I was overwhelmed, stressed, burdened, exhausted before I even started the homeschool year. Strip away all the noise, strip away all the extras, any voices that are speaking to you in ways that are not helpful or encouraging, and see what happens. Pray about your decision. Pray about what you were like leaning towards for homeschooling. Truly, that's what we did. And that's when Dennis and algebra came into our home. Math was the biggest struggle. We finally found it. And it's an answer to prayer. So don't neglect praying over your homeschool, praying for your homeschool, praying for your children, praying for the decisions you make regarding your homeschool. Find a homeschool convention. Just saying. Those are incredible too. Just gonna throw that out there. Thing for today's video, I'm cutting it short because my battery's gonna die and then I'm not gonna be able to get this out to you. I have so much more to say, but I have to go because I thank you for joining me for this super informal video in my living room on the couch with me for a little homeschool encouragement. Thank you for being here. Please click the red subscribe button. I have so much more homeschooling content to come in the coming weeks and I'm excited to share it all with you. We'll talk soon. Bye.